Hello there, my beautiful souls. My name's Hunter from Hunter's Healing Heart, a health, wellness, and ascension coach, helping you rise towards your highest frequency, vibration, and truth. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the number one thing that you need to cultivate on your healing journey to allow the fullest expression of yourself and how you can create the deepest layers of connection, intimacy, and love within your life, guys. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It is going to be self-love, guys. This is the most powerful force on the planet, and before you start giving it and radiating it towards others, you have to cultivate that within yourself, guys. And this can be hard when our various programmings, our conditioning, our trauma is deliberately trying to break this relationship from ourselves, because that's where their power comes in and that's where they can influence you externally. This is where you seek things outside yourself. If you haven't cultivated that inner force of self-love, right? If you haven't cultivated that to a high degree, you're going to seek it in external entities for that false sense of fulfillment. And that is why there's a lot of just damaging programming happening, guys. And so what you need to do is just shut that stuff out and start going within and feeling the fullness of yourself, guys. And with this, guys, it doesn't matter how much destructive things you've done, the people you've harmed, the incongruencies, the disempowerments, and all the hurtful karma that you've created, not only within yourself with self-sabotage, addictions, destructive behaviors, or with relationships too, guys. You have to truly love where you're at here and now in the moment, guys. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're starting to create these traits and these pillars for deeper love to form, guys. So this comes with acceptance, right? You can't run from it. You can't hide it. You can't repress it, push it down. You have to embrace the full reality of the moment, right? And with acceptance, you have to forgive it, guys. You did your best with what you knew and what you were programmed in, and you have to be able to do that internally. So you have acceptance, you have forgiveness, and then you have honoring and feeling and embracing, guys. And that's everything. That's your mind. Feeling the fullness of it, feeling those beliefs, witnessing them. It's your emotions, right? All the full spectrum, guys. The love, the light, the radiance, but usually with incongruencies or lack of love, it's a lot of shame and it's a lot of guilt. And it's going to feel treacherous, but this is where the healing is needed the most. Can you love it? Can you embrace it? Can you witness it fully and say, hey, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I want to go deeper. Give me everything you got, because I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So you are reprogramming those relationships and all those internal energies inside your body, guys. This is physically breathing into your body, feeling your muscles, feeling your ligaments, your tissues, and various aspects where you haven't connected with. Typically what I see in my work is there is a lack of breath capacity, especially with the pelvic floor and the lower belly and the diaphragm. You're not breathing into your body. This is your energetic body as well. This is your sexual body. All these entities, you have to honor, embrace, and feel the fullness of it, whether it's in perfect alignment and things are great, or yeah, things are a little amok, things are a little damaging, but you know what? I honor it, I feel it, and I witness it, guys. And once you start doing that internally for yourself, what will begin to happen, and I'm just getting my lighting here, is you could start integrating and healing, guys. Because when you self-love, right? And this is important when you engage in bad behaviors or old programming comes up. It allows you to not create these destructive feedback loops or old programming, and then you get to create, guys. You get to focus on what you're putting into the system. And this comes with hypnotherapy, this comes with affirmations, this comes with mirror work. And so self-love is a pivotal in your journey, guys. And it's a journey for a reason. You're gonna have moments, you're gonna have experiences, you're gonna have days where, and I gotta go this way, the traffic there will take a little background noise. You're gonna have days where, you know, there's a lot of stress, or you go back to old programming, or life hits you, and you go back to some of your ways of comfort, some of your old programs, and this is okay, this is normal. But through self-love, you get right back on track, and it allows you to start taking steps to honor yourself, guys. And as you keep cultivating this, it's going to be easier and easier to get out of a funk and then start choosing what is in your highest alignment, guys, your highest truth. And as you keep doing this work, you're going to not need validation, anything outside yourself, because you are so fulfilled and honored. You've done that work. You've created loving relationships within all that. And so then, since it's cultivating within, it will allow you to show up the most authentically, the most vibrantly in your relationships, because you're not doing it from a place of seeking or I need something from you. You're approaching it as I'm very content, happy, and honored within myself. I am here to give, right? And so that uplifts people around you. It makes them feel better around you, and it focuses on freedom, not control, not manipulation. And so, guys, what are some signs that you could use a little self-love in your life, right? And one is isolation and withdrawal. If you find that you are isolating quite a bit, this is a mentally destructive for your overall well-being, right? And guys, it depends on how you recharge. There's a lot of introverts. There's people who need alone time, but it has to be balanced with social connections that make us feel fulfilled, honored, vibrant, because we're social creatures. We need those environments. We need those experiences. We need those moments to be seen, heard, understood, and to connect. We get a lot of various neurotransmitters in the process of connection, whether it's oxytocin, bonding, hugging, and even more deeper levels of intimacy, but also serotonin, guys. This is what makes our systems feel alive, right? And so if you're not connecting with a lot of people, it's a sign that usually some more self-love could come up. And in my journey, oh man, I hated myself, and I had a lot of shame. I had a lot of guilt in my system, and it took me quite a bit of time to just love it and witness it and know that it's a journey and you're not going to heal overnight. But through the power of self-love, I began to be more open. I could show more parts of myself. I didn't need validation as much. And this leads me to my next point, is if you have perfectionism within you, right? If you're afraid to make mistakes, if you're afraid of that if you're not perfect, you're not going to receive higher calibers of love, of connection, right? Perfectionism is a lie. No one has perfectionism. And with that, you're afraid to show the fullness of who you are and where you're at in the moment, guys. And it's challenging. That's hard, but the more that you embrace that we are all perfectly imperfect, and it allows you to really honor both of those, your gifts, your radiance, your light, but also what are my incongruencies, what are my weaknesses, what are my insecurities, and you have to address both, guys. It's a withering away, a releasing, a letting go of those insecurities, but also focusing on what you're great at, what your gifts are. And by both of those, you will ascend and radiate and go to higher and higher levels of truth. And another part of this journey, guys, is with your relationships, right? Do you have a good solid group of masculine, feminine friends that you could go to that you've known for a while? Because if you do not, it shows you're not able to give to them. It's always a take. And how you treat others too, guys. If you criticize people, if you judge people, if you belittle people, if you don't build them up, it shows you have a lot of work to do with the relationship with yourself, guys. And there is a couple more emphasis of this, but those are really some of the main signs, right? And how you go about healing this, guys. And this is a journey. But the most important thing that you can do right, is you have to, number one, establish the love of spirit, God, and divinity. And why this is so important, guys, because through that love and that connection and that relationship, you're not alone. You're building some relationships. You're going to get a lot of wisdom, insight, and experiences, and you're going to receive unconditional love, right? You are going to receive that, and by you receiving that, it will allow you to begin healing. And through that relationship, your own vessel begins to heal. You start cultivating more self-love within yourself. And once that relationship's congruent, that begins the relationship with yourself, and then how you show up for other people, because you are building God consciousness, you're building values of God and spirit and divinity, and receiving that unconditional love, right? And so we are all brothers out here. We are all sisters out here. And it's imperative to build that relationship, right? And two, you have to start really getting to know yourself on every single layer, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Just witness it, embrace it, love it, and take steps every single day to build them. Progress, not perfection. And also clear your karma, guys. Once you start accepting and doing forgiveness within yourself, you have to clear your karma and make those amends with the people that you unconsciously hurt. And that's hard, guys. You have no idea how they're going to respond. You have no idea how they're going to act or how they're going to show up. But it's your duty to lead with that and to integrate with that, because then your karma is cleared. And that way you're not receiving any more negative feedbacks from that, and you could start more so on creation, guys. And the more that you honor yourself with your needs, your wants, your boundaries, your goals, your dreams, your fulfillment, your self-love is going to grow and cultivate. And guys, this means tough love. This means letting people go. This means detaching. This means changing things in your life. But if you have the courage to fully do it, guys, the vibrancy of your love will be resoluting, very strong. And then you get to show up for others in a very healthy, empowering way. And this is your journey. This is your duty of self-love, guys. No one else is going to do it for you. And it is determined every single moment with the good, but especially the bad, the wounded parts. I'm rooting you on, guys. Just keep cultivating it, keep embodying it, and watch the magic unfold. I do offer one-on-one coaching for you guys to step into your fullness, into your truth, into your light, and we'll work away some of the disempowerment to help build your self-love to the fullest capacity, showing you even more tactics and tools that I've learned along the way. And then, guys, we'll put some good stuff in. I'll support you every single step of the way. And as always, choose your light and empowerment. Blessings and much love.